It's been a few days, but I'm back. Been busy at work, working and things of that nature. So let's get to it. So this is a new chapter called Automating Your Investments for Long-Term Growth. And the book is 101 Investing for Friendly Beginners. That's the name of this book. All right. Automatic investing is a system where money leaves your bank account and moves into your investment account according to a schedule you set. Automatic investing puts your wealth building plan on autopilot, eliminating the need to decide every month how much to invest, or worse, to forget to invest entirely. So instead of you coming up with different amounts to invest or what to invest, you just got your money on autopilot. So you come up with a specific number, you put it into the account, and it, you know, gets deposited to your investment account every month or ever, bi-weekly, weekly, or every month. But it's on autopilot, so you ain't gotta remember what to invest or how much to invest. You already got a certain number to invest, and that's it. You just let it go. That's it. Your money works for you in the background, quietly growing without the need for daily attention or energy. Setting up automatic investing has several valuable benefits, especially for people who feel busy, anxious, or overwhelmed by the idea of investing. First, automation removes emotion from the process. On tough days when spending might feel tempting, the money is already on its way to your investments. This approach prevents emotional decisions and keeps your strategy on track. Second, automatic investing helps build financial discipline. Regular contributions, no matter how small, turn into a steady habit that pays off over time. Third, it saves time and mental bandwidth because there's no need to remember, calculate, or manually transfer each time you want to invest. Finally, setting up a recurring investment plan takes advantage of the principle of dollar cost averaging. By investing constantly, you spread your money over different market conditions instead of trying to time the market. Most investment platforms and brokerage firms have built-in tools to help you automate your investments. Once you decide how much you want to invest and how often, you provide your bank account details and set the schedule. For example, popular apps like Fidelity, Vanguard, Robinhood, or Acorns let you choose an amount, say 50, 100, or 200, and pick how frequently you want the amount invested. The platform then moves your chosen money on your preferred schedule, either by either buying shares directly or adding to your account's balance for investment. Common automatic investment schedules. So, like I was just basically saying when we first started, frequency, weekly, 25 example, bi-weekly, you can put 50, salary earners paid every other week, monthly $100, most common for people with steady monthly income. So just like I was saying when we first started out, if you get paid every Friday, you might set aside 25 to invest at the end of each week. This means you're investing $100 each month, which can add up to more than $1,200 a year. Someone with a bi-weekly paycheck can invest 50 every 2 weeks, matching deposits with pay periods to make managing cash flow easier. Monthly schedules are good for planning investments around rent and bills, which are due at the same time each month. It's normal to have concerns about giving up manual control. People often ask, what if my income sometimes drops? Or what happens if I can't afford to schedule investment one month? The best automatic systems are flexible. Most platforms allow you to pause, lower, or adjust your deposit anytime. You can start small with as little as $10 or $25. Over time, as you see your balance grow and your confidence increases, you'll find it easier to bump up the amount. To figure out what an appropriate automated amount looks like, start by listing out your repeated monthly expenses. Subtract your rent, utilities, groceries, and other necessities from your typical monthly income. The leftover is your pool for savings and investing. Choose a percentage or dollar amount that feels comfortable. Sometimes that means starting with $25 or $50 a month. If you have an irregular or gig-based income, consider setting your automation to a lower base threshold, such as $10 weekly, then topping off manually at the end of a strong month. That's smart. Well, highlight that. Yeah, we will highlight that. That's a great idea. Okay. Here's how this plays out in real life. Mia earns about $2,800 a month after taxes. With variable freelance jobs, she lists $2,100 worth of bills and essentials. That leaves $700 for savings. But with unpredictable months, she picks a safe amount of $25 per week, which works out to $100 per month automatically invested. In months with more gigs, she manually adds extra hours to her schedule. Visualizing the power of compounding. Let's compare 3 automatic schedules for a $50 monthly investment at 6% annual return over 10 years. I'm going to blow this up, okay? So if you do it monthly at $600, 10-year value will be $8,200. Bi-weekly, if you invest at $1,300, over 10 years, you'll see $17,000. And then if you do it weekly at $2,600, in another 10 years, you'll be done invested $35,200. Assumes all contributions are invested regularly. Markets return vary. Okay. Adjusting automated investments is simple. As your income grows, update your plan every 6 months after a raise. If you start at $25 per week, but next year you have a high salary, consider increasing to $35 or $50. Even small increases accelerate long-term gains. If you ever need to pause, most platforms make it easy with just a few clicks. Automation turns investing into a steady force for building wealth, even when life gets hectic. By picking a manageable schedule, adjusting as your situation changes, and taking advantage of technology, anyone can create a foundation for financial security that runs on autopilot. Now that you understand how to select the right investment platform, open and fund your account, and set up automatic investing, you're well positioned to take confident steps toward building your financial future. By choosing tools that fit your needs and automating your contribution, you simplify the process and remove many common barriers that hold beginners back. As you move forward, remember that investing is a journey. Starting small, staying consistent, and adjusting your plan as life changes will help you develop habits that grow your wealth steadily over time. So we're going to go back to this again. It says, remember that investing is a journey. It's not an overnight thing. Starting small, staying consistent, and adjusting your plan as life changes will help you develop habits that grow your wealth steady over time. With these foundational steps in place, you are ready to explore more advanced strategies and watch your investments work for you, even when life gets busy. All right, bet. So we done with that. We're gonna bookmark this for our next reading. And that chapter will be avoiding avoiding costly mistakes. So until then, I get back to my other business. Y'all take care of yourself. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. We just learned this chapter of, sorry, y'all. Automating your investments for long-term growth. That's the one chapter we just went over. And it was basically talking about how you can set up deposits every week, every 2 weeks, every month of a regular number that you choose to deposit so your wealth can grow. But you got to start small, stay consistent, and then as life adjusts, then you can bump it up a little bit more for long-term growth. So that was the chapter we just read. And the next one is going to be this right here. Of 6 avoiding costly mistakes. All right, y'all. That's my time. All right, I'll see y'all later. Well, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.